You know, if kittens could talk, I honestly think they would have a lot to say to and about humans. You know, things like,
Can you please stop rubbing my belly? Why do you disappear for 8 hours every day? And why do your toes look so delicious at 3 a.m.?
the truth is, kittens experience the world very differently to humans. A lot of the things we see as bad behavior from kittens is actually them being kittens and them trying to learn how to be cats. So in this video, I'm going to be walking you through things that your kitten would be saying to you if it had the ability to speak. And trust me, some of these will completely change the way you see kittens and cats. So the first thing your kitten would be saying to you if it could talk is that I'm not trying to be bad. Kittens are brand new. They don't know anything. They're just a blank slate. So they're learning. They're learning how to be kittens. They're learning how to be cats. They're learning what kind of behavior is acceptable and what kind of behavior is unacceptable. So even though it might feel personal sometimes, your kitten isn't trying to annoy you. Like one time, my kitten surprise brought me a mouse. Like it was fully in his mouth and then he came and dropped it at my feet. Now it was disgusting because it was only half of the mouse that he brought, but I later on found out that he was just, that's normal cat behavior. That's what they do when they're trying to show affection. They only share food with people and other animals that they see as part of their in-group. So that was actually him showing me affection, although it was incredibly disgusting. He was trying to be nice. So yeah, when your kitten knocks things off shelves or bites your charging cables or runs across your face in the middle of the night or climbs your curtains, it's just experimenting with its surroundings. There are so many new like sounds and smells and tactile feelings that it can experience around your house. So it's just learning things. After a while, it'll, like, once it's learned the lay of the land, it'll calm down. So yeah, your cat is not plotting against you. It's just a tiny predator trying to learn how to be a predator. Now, the second thing your kitten would say if it could talk is that, please play with me more. So the average adult cat has bursts of energy. They're pretty sedentary most of the day, but then they have times that like they come alive, you know, to hunt and to play or whatever. But kittens are active all the time. Their energy levels are at 100 all day long, and they need to expend this energy. So for that to happen, they need to play more. So if they have litter mates, that can help. So they'll play with their siblings and expend energy that way. But if they don't, if it's just you and them, or you, an adult cat, and them, you're going to have to shoulder most of the play that they're going to do. You can get them toys, but in my experience, cats don't really like to play with cat toys that much. They get bored of cat toys very easily, especially if those cat toys are not interactive. Like, let me show you this one cat toy that I got. Wait. So I got this for my cats, like, I don't know, maybe getting to 2 years ago, and I can count on one hand how many times they've played with this thing because they don't like it. Like, the first time they played with it, like, they like this tiny ball thing, and that's what keeps bringing them back. But like, outside of that, they really don't care for this. Like, they play with it, I don't know, like when they do play with it, it's like a minute, 2 minutes, and then they walk away because they don't like it. So make sure to get your kitten interactive toys, because if the toys aren't interactive, they'll play with the toy for like a minute or two, and then they'll just leave it alone. They won't go back to it. So make sure that the toys that you get for your cats are interactive. I have a video showing you how to make an interactive toy for your cat. If you want to watch that, you can do it over here. So get your kitten an interactive toy or toys, and this will really help with play. And another reason why play is important for kittens is because of mental stimulation, because it helps their brains to develop, especially for hunting, because cats are natural predators, right? So them playing, a lot of cat toys mimic hunting behavior, you know, with the feathers and the colorful things that move from here to there and like make them kind of like, you know what I mean. So yeah, a lot of cat toys foster hunting behavior in cats and kittens. So playing with your kitten using these kinds of toys will help their brains to develop how they should develop. Also, Play helps with exercise and tiring your kitten out, because a tired kitten is a sleepy kitten, is a kitten who isn't destroying your house. Now, the third thing your kitten would say if it could talk is, biting doesn't mean I hate you. So like I've said a couple times in this video already, cats are natural predators. So when kittens start biting, it's because that instinct, that hunting instinct is coming through. So it's not anything relating to aggression toward you. They're just practicing their hunting behavior, or they're playing or teething or overstimulated. It can be any of these reasons, but it's not because they don't like you. Kittens often learn bite control from their litter mates, their siblings. So if they don't have litter mates, they don't have access to their siblings, then they will bite you more frequently than they would otherwise. So it's now up to you to correct this behavior, to redirect the behavior. So if they're biting at your fingers or your ankles or your toes or whatever, immediately they do that, you redirect that behavior. So you should give them a chew toy or a plush toy or a kick toy or whatever kind of toy you have available that they can bite on, and they will bite that. So every time they start doing a behavior, you stop it immediately and redirect it. But what you must not do to correct this behavior is hit them or yell at them, because they don't know why you're hitting them or yelling at them. All they know is that you're yelling and you're hitting them, and that's scary. So now they won't trust you, which you need your cat or your kitten to trust you, because cats are intelligent animals, and even when they are that young, as kittens, they are still very intelligent, but they're not capable of complex thought, right? They're not able to say that, oh, I bit you and now you're yelling at me, so I shouldn't bite you. All they know is that my instincts are telling me to bite, I'm biting, which is what I'm supposed to do, and now there's yelling. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's confused. So the fourth thing that your kitten would say if it could is that I need safe spaces. Cats, although a lot of them are social and sociable and like to, cuddle, and they like scratches and all of that, they like being around human beings, they do retreat like most of the time. Cats and kittens like little places that are safe and that they can go and hide, places that are dark and quiet and small enough that they can control, because cats have sensitive hearing, and in the average human home there's a lot of noise happening. There are vacuum cleaners going, TVs, refrigerators, radios, computers, people talking, people walking around, children screaming. It's a lot for a cat. So cats need little nooks and crannies where they can retreat to, that are quiet, that they can go and get a little bit of respite from all the noise. So make sure that your kitten has one or two or even more places that they can go and hide when things get a little too much for them, when they're a little too overwhelmed or overstimulated. And you don't necessarily have to create these spaces for them, because your house probably has places that they can retreat to if they need to. But if you don't, if you have a very minimalistic house, then you're going to have to create some of these spaces for your cat or your kitten. And creating these kinds of spaces is not really that hard. You can find tutorials online all over the place to how to make little cat nooks for your cat and stuff. I think I even made a video about that. If I did, it's gonna be up here in a card. But yeah, just make sure that your kitten has a place that it can go to when it just needs to chill. Now, the final thing your kitten would say to you if it could is, please stop neglecting my litter box. Because listen, cats and kittens have really sensitive noses, and they are clean animals. Just generally, the average cat is a clean animal. So even when they're that young, when they're kittens, even when they go to the bathroom, in their litter box, they'll dig a hole and then they'll go to the bathroom and then cover whatever they produced in that hole, because they don't like smells. They don't like bad smells and just general mess and nastiness. So if you neglect your kitten's litter box, your kitten will not use that litter box. They're going to go to the bathroom somewhere else in your house. They're going to poop on your carpet or pee on your tile, whatever. They're just going to not use that litter box, and then that becomes a problem for you, because now you have to clean it up. And also, even if you do clean it up, the fact that they've gone to the bathroom in that spot creates a kind of what's it called, a mental association with that spot and going to the bathroom, even with other cats. Because the thing with cats, like I said, they have very strong senses of smell. So even if you clean the spot on your carpet that your cat pooped and you can't smell it, your cat and other cats can smell it. So when they smell poop on that specific spot, their minds tell them, oh, this place smells like poop, so I can poop here. And that's not something you want. That's not a behavior you want to start, because with cats, it can be really hard to break habits. So don't even create a situation where your cat will need to go to the bathroom outside of its litter box. So scoop your cat's litter box as regularly as you should and change their litter as regularly as you should. I have talked about this before also, and if you want to check out that video, do so over here. So yeah, those are the things your kitten would say to you if it could talk, and that's all I have for you this time. I hope you liked this video and that you learned something new. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next one.
Audio Jungle.